What's the best case of malicious compliance you've ever witnessed? After my mom died, my dad was a ghost. He was lonely and vulnerable, and then Brenda appeared. She was his new caretaker, 40 years younger than him, and she was perfect, too perfect at first. It was small things. She'd mention a bill was late, and he'd give her cash to pay it. Then she needed access to his bank account for groceries. It was a slow creep. But soon she was managing all his finances, draining his accounts at a rate of $5,000 a month. Every time I tried to talk to him about it, she'd be there, smiling sweetly, saying I was upsetting him. She had him convinced I was just after his money. The final straw was when she told me I needed to sign an authorization for his new medical equipment. I looked it up. It was a form to make her a beneficiary on his life insurance. That's when I decided to stop fighting and start complying, maliciously. I told her I was happy to help, but for everyone's legal protection. We needed to document everything with a notary. She loved the idea. It made her feel official for the next 6 months for every single withdrawal or authorization she wanted. I brought a mobile notary to the house, a $400 expense each time. I made her fill out a request form I drafted myself, detailing exactly what the money was for, and had her sign it in front of the witness. I was creating an undeniable paper trail of her greed, one notarized document at a time. I even discovered she had a prior conviction for elder fraud in another state under a different name. I called a family meeting, just me, my dad, and Brenda. I put a thick binder on the coffee table, the plastic cover crinkling in the quiet room. "Dad, Brenda has been so diligent with all this paperwork," I said calmly. "I just wanted to go over the last 6 months of withdrawals with you." I opened it to a page showing a $40,000 transfer to an offshore account, with her sign. Notarized request form right next to it. Brenda lunged for the binder, screaming that I was a liar, that I'd forged it all. But my dad just stared at his own signature next to hers. On form after form, the betrayal washed over his face. He looked at her, his voice shaking with a quiet rage I hadn't heard in years, and just said, "Get out of my house." Adult Protective Services used my binder as their primary evidence. Now the local news runs a story every year about her case to warn other seniors about caretaker fraud.